Yo, what is going on, guys? Don't want to give you a super long intro because I know you're here to get your controller fixed. I know I don't usually do videos like this on my channel, but I've gone now through 4 Elite controllers, and this is something that I've had a problem with for all of them, with the bumpers breaking. And so I just wanted to share the information on how to fix it so you don't have to keep buying it over and over like I was, or just getting the warranty over and over. You should be able to fix it for free, and I'm going to show you how right now. All right, so I'm going to turn my controller on. As you can see, I have one Elite controller here. That's the one we're going to be fixing. One Elite controller here. That's the one I already fixed it on just to make sure that it works. So I did want to show you guys, confirm. Hold on, I need to go out so I can place some floors. So the Elite controller right here that I'm holding, I've had for 2 years now. And as you can see, click RB, click RB. That one time didn't work. So that's 3 out of 4, click RB. So the problem is, now it only works about 5 out of 6 times compared to when it only worked like 1 out of 20 times before. But like I said, this controller is 2 years old and this one is only 1 year old. So we're going to fix this one and see if we can get it to be 6 out of 6 times. All right, so as you can see, I took the D-pad off, not hard to do. Took off both the sticks and of course took off the paddles on the back, nothing on the back. And so pretty much what you're gonna have to do is you're gonna have to take off the front cover, which I know sounds really hard, but let me tell you, I'm not the smartest person ever, but even I'm able to do this. So if this sounds like, oh, this is so annoying, like I don't wanna have to do all this, trust me, it's not that hard, and it's way better than going to buy a new controller or buying the warranty. And it's at least worth a try, because even if it doesn't work for you, then you still get a new controller anyway. But we're gonna see if it works, because I did it once and it definitely worked for my left LB. I didn't tell you guys that, but on my old controller, my left LB didn't work at all, and neither did the right. The left works 100% of the time. The right, like you saw, works like 5 out of 6, which is way better than the 0 for 8. So the first thing you're gonna wanna do, all you need is a screwdriver, and I know that sounds really annoying. Most people, I don't know if you don't have a screwdriver, but if you do, then that's easy. But if you don't, trust me, it's really worth it to get it. Even if you get one from the dollar store or something, like $1 is way better than spending $170 on a new controller. And so basically what you're gonna have to do is you're gonna have to take off the top. And to me, this is the hardest part, and it's not a... All right, to me, so the hardest part is you have to take the flat end of the screwdriver, not the pointy end. You have to take the flat side and you have to shove it underneath in this little gap right here. If you can see it, I'll try to show you guys up close. You basically have to push it in underneath. And the key here is, what took me so long to get it, is you're not pushing it straight. Like, you want to put the flat in and you're not pushing it like into, like, as if you would push it flat and remove the cover. You're kind of pushing it down and then out. So I hope you guys get that motion down. That's the hard part. This one should be a lot easier for me than last time. Yep, sorry about that. My brother called me while I was trying to record this video for you guys. I had to answer it, but we're still in the same spot. Like I said, you gotta push it in, or like I said, and then you wanna get down into the crack and lift up like that. And you'll hear it pop, and don't worry, this doesn't damage your controller. It's easy to fix. They just make them like this because they don't want you to fix the controller. They just want you to go buy the warranty. So they make this cover a little difficult to do. So then, I'll show you guys, once you get through that top part, you can't really see, but like I said, like right in here, you shove it in. You have to go all the way around the controller. So you're gonna go down and up like that. I wanna show you guys because the videos I watched weren't super instructional, but just like that, if you guys wanna rewatch and see how I did it. Yep, just did a quick slice. Try to get it more. There you go. I just did a quick slice down here. I'll time lapse some of the videos so you guys just aren't sitting here watching me do this for 5 minutes. As you can see, we got it mostly off. We're just down to this one part because there's a big piece in the corner that connects. Can't even quite rip it off yet. Gotta keep using it. Oh, there we go. Now, you might notice there's some stickiness. Doesn't matter, just rip it off, it's fine. Just to make it harder for you. That took me 14 minutes, guys, 14 minutes. Before we fix the controller, I'm gonna show you guys again. Like we said, the one we just took the top off of. When I press RB, you can hear it, nothing happens. It's just completely broken, right? Like, oh man, my LB or my RB doesn't work, doesn't matter. And so that is what we are about to go fix. Like I said before, I definitely think taking the cover off is the hardest part. The next thing you're gonna wanna do, take your screwdriver, and you will see, before we do the screwdriver actually, these two circles right here, one circle on the top. You basically just want to use your fingernail or something and just lift up. Very simple, it'll slide right back. Again, put my fingernail underneath, lift up, goes right back. It'll give you space to use your, just like that. Can't even remember the name of what I'm using, my screwdriver. And you have this little piece of paper. Oh, can't even lay it down, there you go. Just like this. It is very simple. You just take it on the right, fold it in, and then you will see the white button, that's your clicker. That's like what your RB is actually pushing down on, that RB. And you just want to take the paper that I'm trying to pick back up with my left hand. Hard to do because I'm obviously recording with a phone, holding it in my right hand. So you just want to make sure you stick it in above the white button. I'll show you again just so you see. And then you're just going to push it right back into where it was. It's not hard, it's just a piece of paper. It goes in pretty easily. Especially when you have two hands. Not trying to record with a phone like I am. Trust me, it is not hard. Here, I'm just going to use two hands, alright? It's very easy, I'll show you. That was very easy to do with two hands. Sorry that took me so long. Could not do it with one, but like I said, with two, you just fold it on the right, push it right back in there. You can see the difference now. One is up, right, and down, and one has a fold with the long part on the inside. Now we're gonna do the same here. You can see they're set up the same way with the long side on the inside. And I don't really think it matters. It might just be specific for your controller, but on my old controller, the one I had earlier, this is how I did it. So then you're just gonna wanna push these back into place. Don't want to break anything here. There you go. Very simple. And let's go test it. Our controller is back on. So click confirm. And we are going to press RB. Alright, so as you can see, it did not fix the problem, but don't worry, because as you can see, it works a little bit if you push it really hard. But obviously that is not what we want, so let me show you the solution. Don't worry just yet, because for my other controller, we did have to do the other solution as well, but it was actually one solution on one side, and then the left bumper on the other controller worked like this, but on the right side, it didn't work like this, and we had to do the solution we're about to do now. And it's not even hard, and we're going to show you. It's the same as last time. You want to unclick your little circles here on both sides, or just whatever side you have broken. There you go, easy unclick. And you're going to take your paper out, and this time you're going to fold it into a whole flat thing. No anything left. This is what I had to do on the other controller. It just depends on how broken your controller really is. Obviously, 3 out of my 4 bumpers were really broken, and then one was just a little broken where you didn't have to I didn't have to fold it into the full thing. Very simple. Just push it right back in where it was. We're gonna do the same on this side. All right, both sides are in. Push down. Oops, didn't show you. But like last time, click it back in. All right, here is the test. Confirm. Gotta move up a little bit. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. All right, as you saw on the first time, it didn't work, but now, as you can see, I'll click my LB with you at the same time. Works. Here, let me move over my right stick here, and works. spin over to the LB again. Works. And one more time. Works. But as you can see, I have them both folded, and there's not much of a difference. So we're gonna keep playing around with the RB, because as you can see, when I click, the RB does not work unless I push it really hard. So we're gonna keep playing with it and see how to fix it. All right, boys, so I think I did indeed figure it out. As you can see, I'll take out my builds, and as I click RB, works, clicks RB, works, clicks RB, works, clicks RB, works. And as you can hear, there is a little bit of a difference. As you can hear, if I click my LB, you can hear the click. With the RB, you cannot. I'm not sure why that is, but it makes the RB a little bit more stiff, but it's definitely not unplayable, nothing like to make an excuse for. You click RB and it works, go forward, works, works. And I think, well, I'll try to zoom in on, if you can try to see, when you fold and put the piece back in, the outside has to be on the outside of the controller. So the outside of your little triangle piece thing that you have, when you fold it up, the outside of it has to be on the outside. And just for you guys, I'll even take it out and show you what I mean. And of course, the last thing you're gonna have to do is you're gonna have to put your cover back on. Make sure you did bring your black pieces back down before you put it back on. Obviously, you lift them up to mess with the pieces. So of course, you just put it on. And of course, you're gonna have to balance it out just like any controller, but then you're just gonna have to snap it on. I think it's easiest if you start in the middle right here. And you'll get it out or get it on, but you'll figure it out, not too hard. Gotta find where it snaps. There you go. You might have to push it down a little bit. There you go. Yep, just get all your pieces right back in there. Make sure they're all connected. Feels good. Put your D-pad back on, whichever one you use. Alright, and that is the end of the video, guys. I hope it helped your controller. Of course, buying a new controller is the easiest and best solution, and it will obviously feel better than however your controller feels. Now, like I said, it could just work. My RB feels a little stiff. My LB works fine. And at least now it works every time. Remember, on my first controller, the RB only worked 5 out of 6 times, but it didn't feel so stiff. So of course, just buying and replacing the controller is always going to be the easiest way. But if you're looking to get, you know, maybe 80% out of your controller compared to the 50% you were getting before, where the button wouldn't even click, maybe even worse than 50%, this is definitely the way to do it. If you learn anything, make sure you guys like, subscribe, and all that. I don't want to beg you guys for subscribers, but I hope it helps you out like it helped me. And have a good day.